Wait, is it the Godzilla theme in the background? Oh! Oh my goodness! Sorry, I was yelling. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone, welcome to that battle, Hulk vs. Godzilla. I'm a little bit worried for the Hulk because, just in case you don't know, this would be his third loss if he loses. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda feel bad for the guy. But the problem is, I absolutely love Godzilla. So, dang it, I don't want any of these characters to lose. But, yeah, I'll be honest with you. Godzilla, thankfully, I actually know a lot about both of these characters. Hulk, if this is the version where he can regenerate, he will be very difficult to kill. But same goes for Godzilla. He's a very tanky, very strong Godzilla. And he's a very tanky, well, you know, nuclear lizard, literally. And, depending on which version this is, he might be able to regenerate. So, I'm not gonna lie, I am very excited for this one. Here we go!
The Hulk versus Godzilla. Marvel's Green Goliath against the king of the monsters.
Ooh.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Okay, so they're using
And
minus
it's our
one.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, so he will be able to regenerate. Oh no. We'll see, we'll see.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all.
Am I the only person who ate broccoli because I thought they would turn into the Hulk? No, I need someone in the comments to tell me they also did that. Am I the only person who ate broccoli because they legitimately thought if they ate enough they would turn into the Hulk? I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing
You know, that is true. How does his pants always grow the exact same but not his shirt? No one questions that.
8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
There's a clown Hulk? My goodness.
Like Joe Fix-It, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy sh**, somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows,
What the heck?
is known as Savage Hulk.
I love that. Likes puppies.
He also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced
Yeah, I love
blend of
this.
Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound, and shake
Whoa.
all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we
Yeah,
say
he's very
World
tanky.
Breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was
You know what? Random question. Who the heck is Red Hulk? I've heard about him, but I literally have no idea who he is. Who knows? Maybe I should watch the newest movie.
bound in chains forged from the essence of the
Because I'm
first
pretty sure he's in it.
firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it. by himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking
Yeah, I
of
love the fact that Hulk is beating up good guys and bad
consistently
guys.
on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammer Man. But the green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And
Yeah, I still need to figure out what
gets,
series that's
the
from.
more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read
What?
people's minds? Oh, also, he can see ghosts and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves.
That's amazing.
Into the empty white between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation
Huh?
is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb...
Okay, I know they call him a genius, but oh my goodness.
...only targeting inorganic material.
But
What has this man not done?
Russ wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day,
That is a creepy
he
smile.
opened the green door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's
What?
trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he
Oh,
was
right.
before. Easy as that.
Yeah, that's how he comes
It
back to life.
doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into
Wait.
a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that
Isn't there literally a Godzilla that's been to heck? Oh! He might just go... He might just spawn camp him. Oh no, my man Hulk, wait a minute. Who knows, who knows? I think he's just in heck. I don't think he literally transported himself, you know, into it.
third form
So
of
maybe not.
gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all, the dark side of the one above all.
That's right, God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk.
No.
And Hulk's the strongest one there is.
Rest in peace, Jeff. Okay, but yeah, he is very strong. And here we go. Godzilla.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb.
Yeah, he just woke up and said,
Man
okay,
has
done for you today.
End of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic roar ever.
I love the fact that someone who's never seen Godzilla, they will always know that is his roar.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around. Not
Hey, they even got the
Godzilla,
GB.
the Scrappy Doo of kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla
I feel
is
so bad for
somewhat
that guy.
consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing on the larger releases.
I'm sorry, he's the president? Wait a minute. Godzilla is the president of the USA and Looney Tunes? Wait, what? I need to see this. I need to see Godzilla. I need to see some fan art of Godzilla being a president. Wait a minute. Does that exist? It probably doesn't. I need that. There's no way. That is amazing. Also, wait, what? Evolutions. Santa Claus. What? Godzilla is Santa Claus? What is this, game theory? No, because let's be honest, game theory. I love that guy, but like some of those theories, they were really
In
crazy.
most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall, at minimum, Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or, life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power.
Honestly, we need another Mega Godzilla
Or
Death
he
battle.
can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up,
Yeah, I
Godzilla
love
can
that.
blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku.
There's also a
No
Dark
joke.
Era exclusive power.
I actually found this out last month. I was just like looking at random Godzilla clips, and it was like, is Godzilla fighting Miku? No joke. I had the most confused face ever. I was like, is this real? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is crazy.
Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth,
Yeah,
who
thank
grew
goodness he's
over
not fighting
1,000
Shin.
feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them. After
Yeah, I
Charles
love that
Barkley
ad.
got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh,
Wait, what if he grabs the Hulk and throws him like through a hoop, and that's how he wins? No, imagine. Imagine.
yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine,
Oh,
let's
Dr.
talk
Pepper.
about when his presence
You know.
spoiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when
Hey.
he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million
I feel
years
bad
ago.
for Hulk.
And he went to
I'm not
hell
saying he's gonna
because of
lose.
versions of
I'm just saying it
Godzilla
isn't looking good.
and atomic breath that Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's
True.
battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon,
Ooh. Does King Ghidorah have a death battle? If it does, please tell me in the comments. I would love to watch that. But if not, we need that. We definitely need that.
Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula
You know, yeah,
is
same with Gigan.
30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms! He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the oxygen
Yeah, this guy is
could not
crazy.
permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He's stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's two types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well,
Yeah, I do love that about Godzilla. There's always two versions. One, this guy is a natural menace, or two, they're just being the guardian. And then there's Shin Godzilla, which is yeah, he's in pain the whole time. Fun fact about Shin Godzilla that you probably don't care about. He doesn't want to live, but his body does not allow him to die. No joke, that guy is always, again, in pain.
well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On two legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Here we go again.
Wasn't there
creature
literally
like
a film theory
Godzilla
about this?
Cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This
I completely forgot about that
explains why
kaiju.
various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a
In my
demonic
opinion,
goat, Ultima is vicious. Just
he's in the
walking
top
through
5 for me.
Tokyo started a
I don't know why, I
1,000
just
earthquakes
absolutely
around
love this guy's
Japan.
design.
Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever more.
I actually
as
forgot about that.
archetype distorts the universe. Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for
Okay, unfortunately, I will not be able to play it because I will get copyrighted. Search up Ultima's theme. No joke. It is probably one of the best Godzilla things because of the chanting. No joke. Ever since I heard his theme, I'm like, how has there never been chanting before? Godzilla King of the Monsters did have some chanting, but like, oh my goodness, I'm not kidding when I say Godzilla Ultima. His theme is amazing. But anyway.
all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
That's not to say such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So,
Ooh,
wacky
boogers, I
robot
forgot about that.
time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer in this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it, because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, the
My
combatants
bet is on
are set.
Godzilla,
We've run the data through
but
all
I am so worried.
possibilities.
It's time for
I hope Hulk at least does some good
death
damage. Here we go! Oh, there he is. -0. Which means he can't regenerate. So, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, there he is! Well done. No, imagine he died that quickly. No, imagine. All he had to do was step on him. Okay, nice. I love how he just did not care. No, imagine. Imagine Hulk just somehow randomly picks him up. That would be amazing. Wait, is it the Godzilla theme in the background? Oh! Oh my goodness! Sorry, I was yelling. Oh my goodness. But yeah, he's not done. That was brutal. Ugh, not the noise. Oh my goodness, he looks so sick. Here it comes! Don't tell me he literally just tanked that. That is sick. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness indeed. One punch and it took away his head. Yeah, take it back. Hulk might actually have a chance. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Hulk is actually doing really good. Oh. Nice. Oh, wait. Oh, that is such a cool beam. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this city is gone. 1000%. Oh my goodness, look at him. He made him sit down. Red mist? No way. Is he gonna turn into Ultimate? Or Ultima? No way, right? Yeah, he's back. But, there's no way, right? There's no way right now he's Ultima. Right?
I think I understand.
There's no way! Oh my... We have two Godzillas in here! No way! That is so sick! No way they actually did that! Rest in peace. No way!
Smash.
I'm not gonna lie, this might become one of my favorites. We get two Godzillas in one battle!
Rising. That's the odds.
I'm sorry, I'm a big Godzilla fan, I'm sure that's obvious. So this is just like,
I'm the monster.
amazing.
2 + 2 is
Okay
4.
then.
right
A little bit of
is
shin in there.
80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Gamma. 1,000
No, that is so sick. He technically has infinite tries.
A million.
Yeah, he's just dying over and over again.
A trillion. I
Is Bruce
just
gonna figure it out?
need one.
Did he find it? Whoa. Did he actually find it? Oh, that looks so sick. Whoa! He actually did it! Hulk actually managed to win!
You did it, big guy. We did it.
That is actually amazing.
Okay, run this by me.
That is actually
Complicated,
amazing.
so let's break this down into 3 categories.
No, I'm sorry.
First
This
up,
might be top 5 for me.
most versions of
That
Godzilla
was
can shrug off black
amazing.
holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and
I'm sorry, I still
shoved
can't believe it.
dimensions linked to the
He went from
crossroads.
-1 to
In a
Ultimate.
straight fight with a
Ultimate,
classic
I don't even know how you say it.
616 Hulk smashes the power
Yeah, that was
advantage.
crazy.
Factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layer.
Okay, this is so random. You know what's funny? I'm learning more about the world from Death Battle than school. I don't know if that means anything, but like, some of these words I have never heard until I watched Death Battle.
Above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to talk so badly, but
trans-temporal
I'm gonna let them
dimension
finish.
Calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Oh yeah, it was technically 2 characters versus 2 characters.
Like the diagonalizer,
When you really think about it.
Supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator. Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The green door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe, and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end. And only
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At the end, I thought he was like
could
turned
make
into a
it so.
different creature. I'm not gonna lie.
Gods and monsters, man was the ultimate weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Next time on Death Battle.
No, I love that because yeah, technically Bruce is the reason why they really won. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who these two are. But who knows? Maybe that'll make the reaction better. I'm sorry, but this scene was so sick.
I
The red mist is everywhere. And then randomly, Ultima shows up. Why is that so sick? Yeah, I'm sorry, but like, I generally did not think we were going to see a different Godzilla. I thought it was only one guy. I thought it was only going to be one Godzilla, -1, and that's it. The fact that they made Ultima show up is just... it's amazing. Honestly, I'm not even mad I'm wrong. Godzilla died in such a cool way. So, honestly, it's a win-win for me. As a Hulk and Godzilla fan, amazing. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't believe it. They actually managed to put two Godzillas in one. Okay, random question. Could this actually happen? Could -1 actually transform into, Godzilla Ultima? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For a moment, I thought he was gonna transform into something crazier. I'm not sure why. Obviously, the spikes are coming out of him, which means that, he's dying. But, like, for some reason, my brain was like, no way he's turning into something crazier, right? Who knows? Who knows? I wonder what would happen if he fought Shin Godzilla. Probably the same thing, but the thing is, Shin Godzilla, the longer he lives, the more he's able to mutate into something that's strong against what he's fighting, so who knows though, it'll probably still be the same result. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This might be top 5. And speaking of top 5, I am finally continuing the Death Battle tier list. Just in case you don't know, I have made part 1, but part 2 is finally happening. So, if you're new here, I hope you stick around because the Death Battle tier list, part 2, will come out next Friday. And a little bit random, this doesn't really have anything to do with Death Battle. No joke, last Friday, I actually watched The Amazing Digital Circus. By the way, I'm not gonna lie, that show is amazing. Part 2 is coming out this Wednesday. So, I'm not gonna lie, this week is gonna be kind of crazy. If you're interested in one of those things, I really do hope you stick around. I have not been this hyped for something in a long time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye. I mean, hey, at least Hulk has at least one victory now. We don't talk about the other 2 times, because, well,